As a landlord, it's absolutely essential that you move the best possible tenants into your property. But how do you know if someone's going to be a good tenant or not? Well, we've got 5 things that we look at that give us a good insight as to whether or not we'd recommend someone. The first thing is, what job have they got? Is it a full-time permanent job, and is the salary going to be sufficient to allow them to pay the rent each month? We'll also look to see how long they've been working there. The longer the tenant's been in the same employment, the lower risk that would make them. We want to see, have they rented a property previously? It's great if they have, because we can then take a reference from their current landlords or from the letting agent, which will give us a good idea of what their track record is. We look to see their personal situation too. Have they lived together before? Is it a family with children in the local school? These are all factors that give us an idea as to how likely someone will be a long-term tenant and how likely they are to look after the property. We want to look at the credit record too. Have they had any county court judgments against their name? Any bankruptcy orders? Things like that would be a red flag. But beyond that, the credit score will give us a good idea as to what they're like managing money and have they had financial difficulties in the past. Finally, we'll look at the intangibles. Now, as a letting agent, we've got an advantage because tenants are often an awful lot more open with us than what they would be if the landlord was around. So from meeting them on the viewing and talking to them thereafter, we get an idea as to how organised they are, how sort of well presented they are, how likely they are to treat the house as a party pad, and it just gives us an idea as to how comfortable would we feel recommending them to the landlord that they'd be a good tenant or not. So I hope you found it useful. As I say, we take very seriously who would move into any different property because we're putting our reputation on the line when we recommend someone to a landlord. If you've got any other questions, please do get in contact, and I hope you've enjoyed watching.